The new stars just better start heading this way, because you're coming up next. I want to bring up the very, 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 very talented. They're all peeing. No, they're not peeing. Edison Apple, come on up. The super stylicious butch thing. Amy T is here all the way from Boston. And we understand that Miss Thing is peeing right now. Oh, she's Gloria Bigelow! All the way from New York. We want to take your questions. I don't want to diss the balcony, so if you have one, raise your hand. Chuck will bring you the microphone. My first question for all you guys, what was it like to see yourselves on the big screen for the very first time?
Just don't forget the camera adds 10 pounds. That's what I felt with the double chin. Did you notice how large our heads were? That is a big head. That was a lot. That was a lot.
Yeah, I was pretty mortified by the size of my face. Why? Because it was big. So other than that, but it was, it was one of those things that you kind of want and wait for your whole life, and then you get to see it. And other than your head being big, you're absolutely delighted.
I kind of don't remember, because I was so high during the show. I had a huge pill problem during the whole filming. I'm clean now, I'm just straight alcohol, but I was so high. I don't even remember being there. Back then I remember, when did we film, November? Back then, it was March, and back then, that's how high I was. My standards for dating were you had to have a bad back or just had a wisdom tooth pulled.
Lori and I usually try to wrangle Edison in when we've been traveling the film festival. We try to wrangle him in, and we didn't just do a good job. Oh, sorry. Huh?
I've actually got one too while we're waiting. The Laughing Matters films are, now a GLBT franchise at festivals. And Andre, you've done such great stuff, and we've shown every one of them here at the film festival and through our monthly series. I want to ask the cast, how do you feel being part of something, the next generation of something that's gone before you so many times so successfully?
It's a lot of pressure. Kind of, you look back at the last film and you see how everybody's working, and then you're in the community with them and they think you're so great. I try to sleep with as many of them as possible. Just to get that good dick vibe.
For me personally, it's a dream come true. Prior to me getting started into comedy, I'd seen the first Laughing Matters with Suzanne Westenhofer and Kate Clinton. And so I had put this on my vision board that I put the little DVD cutout of Laughing Matters and Laughing Matters More.
Those dives.
And I put the little DVD covers on my vision board, and I knew that that's what I wanted when I became a comic. And I think it was about a year later, Andrea sent me an email, and she's like, I want you to be a part of my next project, Laughing Matters Next Generation. You got fucking kidding me. It's a dream come true, definitely.
Yeah, being a part of the whole thing made me feel like I kind of had roots, and I wasn't reinventing the wheel. There were other people before me that did it, so I knew it was possible. So that's kind of what it did for me. It's oh, we have roots in this. We're good. We're good to go.
I can't see if there's anything up in the balcony.
Question in the balcony? Yes, you can kind of see them. There's people. Go ahead. Shout it out right there in the white shirt. Yeah, the cute-ass one. Yes, you. You're just waving. Hey! Hey, another question. Hey. Questions around?
Down here.
Where? Go ahead.
How many weeks a year do you travel, and how difficult is it to try to have a personal life or a relationship in your life?
They have a lot, I program Fresno as well, and I can guarantee they have lots of relationships. They all came to Fresno as well. Except Gloria's in a long-term relationship and live vicariously through Amy. Worked very well. We all live vicariously through Amy.
I did this movie to enhance their dating life, really. That's why I did it for them.
I didn't need much help.
So you heard that I was a top, right? So you can just cut that right out. Okay, perfect. Anybody else?
Yeah,
I get 2 days, so.
I will say it's interesting working with, these are like my kids, they're very young and immature really, no, not really. But it's interesting for me working with them after working with all the, the seasoned veterans really, and the icons and pioneers in our community. They're so uncensored, and I believe it was the people that I did the movies about first that kind of paved this path for them. I love that they're so uncensored. I love it. They just say anything that comes to their mind, and they're really open and free about it. And that was, for me, the biggest difference, and I love that. And I love that the people before that created a situation for that. But give it up for them because they're so open. They're just, they don't hold back.
Just a quick question, where do you all perform? Do you perform in straight places? Is there like a gay borscht belt that you all caravan to?
I mean, for myself, I perform a lot in New England, and I mostly do the mainstream comedy clubs, the Comedy Connection in Boston, and the bigger ones that you hear. I'm mostly a mainstream comedy performer. The summertime, I have my own hour show in P-Town where I get to do my one-woman show, or I travel with a show called Two Dyke Minimum in Glory Bigelow, and I did this summer a 3-ring lesbian circus and stuff like that. So, but for the most part, it's straight. It's not a big market. I mean, this is an anomaly to be able to be here at a gay and lesbian film festival. For the most part, it's a mainstream audience that you perform in front of, I would say, 3, 4, 5 nights a week.
I think that's the same with me in New York. And New York's a little more tolerant than a lot of places, but I perform in a lot of straight clubs, and then it feels like, Christmas when I get to perform in front of a gay audience. It's like, yay! You know what I mean? So, yeah, a lot of straight clubs, and, and they come along for the ride, I mean? In a way, I feel like it's good because we get to educate them and we get to introduce them to, gay voices that they hadn't heard before. So that's a good thing. It's a good thing.
I actually do a lot of black comedy clubs, because black people just seem cooler with the gay thing. Like black women are like, I love gay people, y'all just need Jesus. But I love y'all. And black men are like, you got a pretty mouth, come here boy, you got a pretty mouth.
He's so fresh, honestly. He's fresh. Another question?
I'd like to introduce myself to you all. My name is Charles Sutton. I am the entertainment director for St. Pete Pride.
Hi Charles, thank you for having us here.
But anyway, my question to you would be for all of you.
Go ahead.
You can eat some watermelon.
So actually, I would like to ask you all, would you be interested in coming back to St. Pete for Laughter in Paradise for our comedy festival for St. Pete Pride?
Without a doubt, absolutely. Absolutely.
No, I'm sorry.
Put you on the hook like that.
Of course.
We're so thrilled to have you guys here. We can't thank you enough. Andrea, we adore you and everything that you do.
So do we.
And we're so happy to have all of you here as our guests. And if I could ever one more time welcome all of our guests and thanks for being with us today.
And show us a good time, you guys. Long time for a couple of days. 2 days. That's a lot of